Okay. Hi everyone. This is Mike and this is Amy. And sorry for coming guys to waiting so long and a lot of more 20 minutes. Sorry for guys that we have some device problems, and I'm sorry again. And today, so we are so happy to see you guys and welcome to our autumn sales live streaming of our Svbony. And this is Michael and this is Amy and. Svbony is very thrilled to accompany you in enjoying this night sky and having get the gear you want at the best value. And the next 3 months are a great time to explore the cosmos. And in addition to the Saturn's recent opposition, and also the bright targets like the Orion Nebula are also visible, and this will be our favorite season for astronomy. And even better in our Amazon stores autumn prime day during this period. And let us upgrade our steps at a lower price.
Okay, before we get started, let me walk you through today's program. You know what to expect. First, we will announce the winners and set of audition winners. Second, we will talk about why the winter sky is worth observing. Third, we have invited 2 astronomy YouTubers to share with us. After their talks, you will be asked some questions. Fourth, we will introduce a carefully prepared telescope bundles along with exclusive discount. Most importantly, we will have 3 rounds of giveaways throughout the stream. The prizes are the Svbony Eyepiece, Svbony Eyepiece set, the Svbony 520 Telescope Kit, and the SV241 Pro Power Hub. That's everything we have for today's live stream.
Yeah, and friends who already follow our Svbony on social media and your community probably know that we have been running our Saturn's opposition astrophotographic contest in our Facebook group, and today is a prize announcement day, and we have selected the top 3 entries with the highest engagement from all participants, and we are about to review them.
Okay, let me see. The 3rd place goes to Yoba Elman. Congratulations, you will receive Svbony 1.25-inch 5x Barlow lens and a 40mm eyepiece. 2nd place goes to Road. Congratulations as well. You will also receive Svbony 1.25-inch 5x Barlow lens and 40mm eyepiece. 1st place goes to Bobby S. Telus. Huge congratulations! The 1st place prize is the Barlow SV241 Telescope set with an animals mode. Let's congratulate our 3 lucky winners once again. Please contact us at market@svbony.com by October 15th. Claim your prize. A late claim will be considered invalid.
Yeah. For friends who didn't win this time, don't worry about it. So we are still have chances. Not only, and we also have for this live streaming, we also have 3 rounds of the giveaways during this live streamings, and with more exciting prizes waiting for you. And also, you are also welcome to join our Facebook community, and our team will post the link in the chat. We will be hosting more giveaways in the futures, and so stay tuned. Okay.
Okay, as Mike just mentioned, the next 3 months is the great window for astronomy, what we often call the winter sky season. It may be cold, but nights are clear and atmosphere is steady. Some of the most spectacular and brightest deep sky objects of the year are high in the sky, truly a feast of nebula. Take Saturn and Jupiter. For example, you can clearly see Saturn's rings and even Jupiter for Galilean moons and its cloud band stand out brilliantly.
And another cloud favorite in winter, and it also is a famous Orion Nebula. and it's a jewel in the winter night sky, hard to miss. And it's also my favorite nebula to observe this season. Even with a small aperture size telescope, you can also make out of the nebulosity and the bright stars at its course. And with more advanced gears, you can capture more stunning images of its brightest features.
Okay, to make today's stream more engaging, we have invited two great friends to join us and share their insight. First is AVTS Bernard, who started observing at age 12 and will join our year of winter imaging experience to talk about some stream highlights to look forward to in the coming months. Our second guest is Hunter Alton, a NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory Solar System ambassador with over 20 years of experience in observational astronomy and telescope system. He will also share the event and the target we're most excited about the rest of the year.
Okay, friends, I'm sure you are all eager to get started. The first giveaway of the live streaming has officially begun, and the prize will be the first prize will be the five times Barlow lens and or 40 millimeters eyepiece from Svbony. So please type the eyepiece and in the comments and for our first round of the giveaway. And here you can see. There will be these two sets for the first round of the first round of the giveaway, and please kindly type their eyepieces on their comments right now, and then we will give the first round of the giveaways for our live streamings. Okay, this is a rare opportunity. Please don't miss it, and please type the eyepiece. Okay, wow! Thank you so many people to attend this first round of the giveaway, and okay, we will have the 1 minute countdown begins now, and please hurry and enter this password, and this two prize will could be yours. And before the draws begins, and I will also want to make a small advertisement that our Svbony right now are doing the autumn. This is autumn's Prime's big deals on our Amazon stores and only on Amazon stores. Okay. Let me show. Okay. Amazon stores and a lot of products of our Amazon stores right now are having a great of deals. You can see the Prime logo of the Prime Big Deal in our Amazon stores. And if you guys have any ideas, please don't forget for this winter sky. Please don't forget to check out our Svbony Amazon stores and all the products. Most of the products are doing a lot of the great deals in our Amazon stores. And also thank you. And also we are doing the live streaming both on their YouTube and also on our TikTok, and for my TikTok friends, and we are now joining the first round of the giveaways. Please kindly come to my YouTube channel because of technical problems, and the drawings will be held on their TikTok on their YouTube channel, and our YouTube channel is our Svbony Optics, and please kindly come to our YouTube channel for this first round of the giveaways, and thank you so much. And our YouTube channel is Svbony Optics. Thanks. Okay.
Okay, time is running out, so take advantage of this last chance. If you haven't entered keyword yet, please enter Svbony in the Sorry, please enter Eyepiece in the comment section as soon as possible to win this round of prize. Act now, don't miss your chance to become a lucky winner.
Okay, right now we have the 34 people attending this one, and please attend the Eyepiece. Please type the Eyepiece on their comments, and we will draw the first lucky ones for this round of the first round of the giveaways. Oh, okay. This is around 35 people already first attend. Okay, 36 attend this first round of the giveaway, and please attend the Eyepiece. Okay, let me check my TikTok friends. My TikTok friends also have a lot of friends.
Yeah. Please enter Eyepiece. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you from the Daniel's heart. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you so much, Daniel. And please, because of the technical problems, please come to my YouTube channel for my TikTok friends. Because we are doing the giveaway on the TikToks, the first round of the draw. Thank you so much, and we will make the draw on our first of our YouTube channel, our Svbony Optics YouTube channel, Svbony Optics. Okay, one last minute, and we will draw the first lucky winner. And thank you so much, guys, to attending this first round of the giveaways. And also a smart advertisement that our Atmos stores right now are having the autumn prime big deal days. And if you have any needs, please kindly check on our Svbony Atmos stores. And okay, so this almost the time is up, and I will give there 10 seconds left, and we will begin the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me check who will be the first lucky ones. Who will be the first lucky ones? Okay. Congratulations, River Namini. Sorry for my pronunciation. Is that right? Okay.
Yes, congratulations to River Nami for winning one of our 1.25x Barlow scope and a 40mm eyepiece. Please contact us by October 8th to claim your prize using the redemption method provided in the comment section. If you don't claim your prize after the redemption date, it will be forfeited.
Okay, congratulations of this first lucky winners. Congratulations, the River nominee, and please kindly contact our this email box. And for other guests, don't worry about it. So we still have 2 rounds of their giveaways, and please don't be discouraged and stay tuned. And we still have 2 rounds prizes for you. Okay.
Okay, don't leave our live stream. The next grand prize winner could be used.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay.
Okay. Let's switch over to ABTS Violet stream.
Okay. Hi, Violet.
Hi, guys.
Okay. So let's welcome Violet for our first of our influencers to share their presentation. Okay. Okay, Violet, please kindly share sharing your because there's a winter observing. Please take a break. Please share your presentations. Thank you.
All right. Well, hey guys, welcome. Overall, the first thing that I want to say is that I checked out like all the pictures that you guys have been posting on the Facebook group of Saturn, and there's some pretty amazing results on there. So congratulations to the winners as well. That's pretty cool. Overall, I wanted to start out, just by kind of talking about a couple of planetary and solar system related events that are coming up this fall and winter season, primarily in the fall though. And I believe Hunter is going to finish up with Deep Skies, so we'll kind of have both of them covered. Let me see if I could share my screen real quick here, so that you guys can kind of see the slides that I made. All right. Okay, so it looks like this is showing up. Okay, so starting in October, on October 14th, there's going to be a pretty cool conjecture, basically, of Jupiter and the last quarter moon. So then, just kind of some things to kind of look out for that are coming up pretty quick here. On the 19th, the moon is going to be by Venus as well, so that's pretty cool as well. And then I kind of have a list of transits of the planet or the moons of Jupiter that are coming up in October. Actually, one just happened just last night. It was a pretty cool one. I've got kind of like a screenshot here from a planetarium program. So basically, Io and Europa were casting a shadow on the disk of Jupiter with the great red spot out. So these are like some really cool events that are going to be happening all of fall and all of winter. So, like a really cool thing to check out. You could also see the moons themselves, kind of going over the disk of Jupiter. And you can see that both visually, it's probably easier if you're doing imaging as well. So coming up in November. This is the first one. It's kind of, not in per se in November. It's actually towards the end of October, but comets are like a big thing that are coming up, so stuff to kind of check out. So the first one, this guy here, 2025 A6. So it's going to be bright and potentially to magnitude 4.5. So that's going to be visual, like you'll be able to just walk out and see with your naked eye. Certainly you'll be able to see with binoculars, even from the city. From a dark sky site, though, you should be able just to see with your naked eye. So that's really cool. So that's one, I'm definitely looking forward to. I'll probably do some imaging and, visually see it, of course, as well, especially if it's naked eye. Those are always exciting. Okay, so the other one. So if you've been watching the news at all, you've probably heard about this one and seen about it. 3I Atlas. So this is, apparently one of those comets that are, coming from outside of our solar system and kind of flying through. And there's, a lot of, information, a lot of theories, like, it's been like kind of the orbit's been kind of erratic and that type of deal. So an interesting one. If you're curious about it, look up some YouTube videos. There's like a ton of YouTube videos on this one. Okay. And I mean, you've probably seen, something in the news about it. So it will brighten probably to magnitude 12 by mid-November. So you could potentially see even with a 4-inch telescope, but probably more like an 8-inch, especially if you're in the city. Visually, if you're doing astrophotography, you should easily be able to capture the real within a telescope. So pretty cool, events kind of coming up there pretty soon. And then overall, guys, so obviously, like a lot of you guys do imaging of the planets. Like I said, pretty cool results. I did want to talk about, like a really cool way to introduce new people, or maybe you are newer to astronomy, is by showing them the planets visually through your telescope. So I just wanted to kind of, give you guys some tips on, potential equipment that might be helpful with, observing the planets visually, as well as, just some techniques and tips, just in general. If you want to get started in planetary imaging, I do have a YouTube video on that. This is kind of like the link to it. So feel free to check that out. It's on my YouTube channel. Okay. So, one sec here. Let me pull up the next image here. Okay, so whether you're doing planetary imaging or you're doing, visual observing of the planets, one thing, obviously the telescope that you use does matter. These are several images that I took with the Svbony 70 millimeter, with the MK127 5-inch Mac that the Svbony makes, and with my Meade 16-inch advanced coma free. So, pretty wide range of telescopes, right? And as you can see, the bigger the telescope, the better the image. But I will say the reason that I kind of started out with this, and where I'm kind of going with this, is the most important thing with planetary observing or planetary imaging is actually your seeing conditions. So if your seeing conditions aren't very good, whether you're imaging, although with imaging you can do like image capturing to where you kind of overcome that, but the seeing is very, very important. So besides the seeing and that type of deal, the one thing that I would really recommend is when you first take out your telescope in the night sky, let it cool down some. Basically, that'll affect the image quality greatly, especially the larger the telescope, the longer of a cool down time that it needs. Okay, and let me see if I can turn off the screen here. Okay. So the other thing, just kind of like, some general observing tips, obviously I'm sitting right now. So one thing that I highly recommend is when you're doing planetary observing, sitting. So just the general comfort factors are really important during planetary observing, because that way you're kind of not, straining if you're standing, that type of deal. So that really helps. Having a mount that's tracking, like this is a manual mount, it does work. Having a tracking mount does really help, because that way you don't have to keep on nudging the telescope and that type of deal. One thing that I use a lot for the planets, this is kind of, like getting into accessories, is binoviewers. So if you could help it, and not use one eye, but actually use two eyes, that makes a really big difference on the planets. You'll definitely see more details with the binoviewer. But sticking with single eyepieces, actually Svbony makes a couple of zoom eyepieces that I really like. So depending on the focal length of your telescope, I have the Svbony 3.3 to 8 millimeter zoom that I've done a review on my YouTube channel, so check that out, or the 16 to 8 millimeter. I like zoom eyepieces for the planets, because that way you can kind of really focus in and get to the magnification that's really helpful, or that the atmosphere will support on that particular night. So zoom eyepieces are really nice. I love using them for the planets overall. So the other thing that I do find helpful sometimes for the planets is, filters. So this is actually a variable polarizing filter that, like, especially if you have a larger telescope, it could help to dim the planet down. And also having a, it's called the Moon and Sky Glow filter. That's another one that I really like for the planets as well. And then a couple of other things, guys, that'll probably help you see detail on the planets. Is spend some time. Don't just, like, if you take a quick look on the planets, especially if the scene is not really good, you might not see very much. Take the time to capture those moments of like really steady scene. That will really help you out. Another thing that can help is actually sketching the planets, because that way you kind of have a record of what it looked like, and that type of deal. So anyhow, I encourage you guys, like, if you're primarily an imager, do go outside. Actually do look through your telescope. The planets are one of the coolest things to see. When you have friends and family over, by all means introduce them to astronomy by looking at the planets. I think that's a really cool thing to do.
Yeah. Thank you, Violet, for sharing so many tips for the winter observings. And so you can see that Violet shows that our MK. Here it is.
Yeah.
The MK127. Yeah. 127 is actual size, and also our refractor of 70 millimeters version of our SV241 for the visual observation of the centers. So it's very nice students for this planetary students right now. And as Violet mentioned that, yes, the seeing is very important factor for to see the planets, especially in the falls and winters. Yes, and so okay, thank you again, and also this MK127s and bundles right now are also on the for the with the 20 millimeter this 20 millimeters version of the Eyepiece is also on discounts, and you guys can have a check. And also, okay, thank you again for the valid sharings. And so please take a break, valid. And after that, we will have the QA questions after alternate shows. And so before the alternate shows, and we will have our second round of our raffles of the giveaways for the live streamings. And the prize will be our SV520. And here you can see here, this is a very nice beginner telescope and sets. This one, and we will do the second round of the giveaway. Okay, okay, take a break, right? And we will see you a minute later. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we will do our second round of the giveaways for our SV520 this telescopes. And it's a very nice for beginner telescopes. And you can see here, this one is it comes with 18 months and very durable tripods. And also this is a 9 millimeters aperture size telescopes, and it has the 800 millimeters focal length, and also it comes with 10 millimeters eyepieces, and also 25 millimeters eyepiece, and also with 2 times bar length. And so it's very perfect for the beginners to watch, because it's not only it also has the 18 months for much more easy for the beginner people, but it's also very powerful. And so let's begin for our second round of the giveaway for this beginner telescope. So everybody, please kindly type the SV520 SV type 0. Okay, let me check. Okay, right now, there are already 26 people already attended this round of this giveaway. Please kindly type SV520. Okay. Okay, the second round, please kindly type the SV520, and this is our second round of the giveaways. Okay. Before this, so during this round of giveaway, and I want still make a small advertisement for this one. And right now, our Svbony Among stores, right now are doing our Svbony right now are having their Among stores are right now having an autumn pre-sale for sales, and you can check our Among stores of our Svbony. Also, our Svbony, you can check out about our feature deals on most of our products. You can see the our no matter it's refractors or spotting scopes and eyepieces and filters and any other accessories eyepieces. Most are doing the right now prime big days deals. And if you have any needs for the winter observings or winter astrophotographies, you can check our Svbony Among stores. And for your for as you like any gears you want, you can check about our Among stores. Okay, and that's all. And okay, so for one minute countdown for this round of the giveaways. And let me check how many people already attend. Okay, this already have 41 people. 41 people for this round of the giveaways. And okay, I forgot. For my TikTok friends, I'm still we are both doing our live streaming on both on TikTok and YouTube. And for my TikTok friends, please come to my YouTube channel because of the technical problems for the drawing of the giveaways winners. And please come to my YouTube channels and Svbony Optics YouTube channel Svbony Optics, and so you can attend this round of the giveaways. Okay, thank you so much for my YouTube my TikTok friends, and again.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay. So 1 minute countdown begins now. Hurry into the keyword SV241. The great prize of one of these two products could be yours. Okay, time is running out, so everyone take advantage of this large chance. If you haven't entered a keyword yet, please enter SV240 in the comment section as soon as possible to win this round of practice. Act now, don't miss your chance to become a lucky winner.
Okay, 10 seconds left, and now we will begin the last countdown. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time is up. Okay, let's see who will be the next one of this round. Okay, congratulations, Jin Guy. Congratulations, Jin Guy. Congratulations, and please calculate. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, congratulations to Jin Guy for winning our SV240. Please contact us by October 8th using the redemption method provided in the comment section to claim your prize. If you don't claim your prize after the redemption date, your prize will be forfeited. So the deadline is October 8th.
So congratulations again, and for other guys, don't worry about it. And we still have we still have the live streaming giveaways around one round, and also we were also doing a lot of the giveaways during our Facebook group. And for anybody want to attend, please don't forget to also join our Facebook group. And okay.
Okay, the second round of draws has ended. Don't be discouraged if you didn't win. We have another round waiting for you. The next prize is our new SV241 Pro. Don't leave our live stream. The next grand prize winner could be you. Okay, it's time to connect with Alton Astrophotography. Let's hand the stream over to Hunter.
Okay. Let me show the cameras. Okay.
Hello there, everybody.
Hey, hello.
Good to be here.
Yeah. Okay. Here, welcome Alton and Hunter to here's their presentation, and we are really looking forward to it. Okay, Hunter, this is your time. Okay.
Go. Oh yes, there's a lot of good targets that are coming up for the winter season, and I'm here to share with a couple of some, really cool targets that you get to check out for this winter season coming up, because the summer is filled with tons of nebulae. That doesn't stop there. All throughout the fall and the winter months, we do get a lot of wonderful imaging targets to go throughout the entire duration of the winter season, if you can embrace the cold or not. So we're going to go ahead and share my screen over here. As long as I pick the right one. Here we go. As long as that shows up on that side. There we go. So this is Deep Sky Imaging with myself, Alton Astrophotography. I just want to give you a little bit of some background about, myself. My name is Hunter, And I am a NASA JPL Solar System Ambassador, which means I am a basically certified volunteer for NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I do a lot of STEM education, research. I teach space camp down at NASA Wallops Island. The last couple of years, I teach a lot of, astronomy, astrophotography now, since I've been an astrophotographer for the past 7 years, but I've also been a visual observer for the last 20. So I spend a ton of time outside, out in the night sky. Now I'm just really getting into the astrophotography aspect the past couple of years. I do have a heliophysics background, as I study a lot of relationship between the sun and the moon dynamics. And when I'm not, under the night sky to telescope, my day job during the day, I am a broadcast meteorologist seen across the United States, which is really, really neat to do. Some things we're going to go over, since Vlad actually covered this one topic for me, going on with the comets, but we're also going to be talking about some deep sky targets as well. But I wanted to share a photo that I did recently of Comet's C2025 A6 Lemon, which is going to be still visible here throughout the next couple of months. And this is actually taken with this telescope right here, the Svbony SV503, which is the 80 millimeter version doublet refractor, and it did very, very well. I'm going to actually have an entire review of this scope here, doing the imaging, likely tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. This was a set of 1-minute exposures that's taken with 60 seconds with a one-shot color camera, a filter, and a basic tracking mount. You can capture images just like this too of Lemon, but you have to kind of catch it soon because it is getting a little bit lower in the morning sky right now, not too far away from Ursa Major. So just to keep that in mind, it is going to get brighter, but it is going to be getting a little bit lower towards the ground. But we are going to be talking about some more in the way of some deep sky targets. This one right here, great one for, people who are imaging in the narrowband aspect. So this is where you take your camera, like you have a one-shot color camera, or even a simple DSLR that is connected up to your camera will do the job just well. You also will need some filters here. You have different wavelength filters. You can have it in the single band passes like hydrogen alpha, oxygen 3, and sulfur 2, where you can get those individual gases for the nice, beautiful color that you see there of the heart, and it actually resembles it pretty well. Now, for visual aspects for this, it is kind of hard to see visually. Really, with cameras and some filters, you can really make targets like this shine very well. So where is this in the night sky? Well, you have to look over towards the north and east right now, and it's only going to get higher up as the winter season goes. It's kind of between the constellations of Cassiopeia, which is the queen over in the northeast skies, kind of look like a W. You can actually follow that straight from Polaris, where you can follow it straight over to that W in the sky, and you'll be able to actually see two very bright nebulas right next to each other, the Heart Nebula and the Soul Nebula, where it's those with a combo. You can get some really wonderful images for this target, and you can even image this in full, like a full moon. That's what happened with this image here, was also taken with the 80 millimeter SV503. So that's also going to be in the video tomorrow. I talk about this because this is probably the best image of the Heart Nebula I have done. I'm actually really, really impressed at this scope of what it was able to pull out. But next target, not too far along down the way, we have the California Nebula. This is NGC 1499. This is in the constellation of Perseus. This is a fairly large emission nebula filled with hydrogen gases. This is all of that red structure. And if you look kind of closely, if you're familiar with geography, it does resemble the look of the state of California, which is where it gets its name from. This is located in Perseus, like I mentioned, and you'll be able to find this right at the tail end. This will still be in the northeast sky. You'll find the very bright star Murphak in that constellation, and you can follow that straight down is where you will find this very large hydrogen emission nebula here. A simple, one-shot color camera, DSLR will do just perfectly fine for this target. Just give like a little bit of some exposure time, a couple hours, and you'll be able to have a very, very nice image of this target. And right next door to it is a very familiar asterism of stars in the sky. You might notice as the Pleiades. Pleiades will be making its view already now in the night sky, but it only gets up and a lot better view. A lot of people sometimes will mistake the Pleiades star cluster as the Little Dipper at times, since it kind of does resemble a little bit of a dipper, but there's also something very, really interesting hidden inside of this cluster stars. It's actually filled with nebulosity. You have something called IFM, which is intergalactic flux nebulae, which is all of the outskirts of our own galaxy's dust being illuminated by the starlight in front of it. And inside of the cluster itself, you have the Monroe Nebula, which is on the bottom end, very bright reflection nebulae. This one will require a little bit of some darker skies and some patience to really be able to pull out some of this nebulosity. But if you have like a wider view setup, like, an 80 millimeter or 70 millimeter refractor, you can also use a simple camera lens, kind of similar to something like this. Now, this is using a Canon camera lens that has hooked up to a camera back here with a filter wheel, all this kind of stuff. So you don't really need, a big, massive, like 12 or 14-inch telescope to do astrophotography and get some wonderful, images. Simple camera lens or a DSLR will get the job done very, very nicely. So where is the nebula in itself? Well, pretty easy to find. You find the Seven Sisters in the eastern portions of the sky now this time of year, which is connected to the constellation of Taurus. Super easy to find. Set your exposure, have that tracking mount, and be ready to be wowed of what this constellation and this cluster has in store for you. So now we go over to the granddaddy of the winter sky, and we are waiting the Great Orion Nebula. Now, this nebula is one of the most breathtaking things that you can see in the night sky, because not only you can image it, you can also see this visually very well. In fact, with some of the larger aperture, like the MK127, you will actually see the intricate structure of the Orion Nebula visually without a filter or with a filter to kind of help with, depending on some of the light pollution in your area. And there's also another nebula that hides right next to it, which is the Running Man Nebula. It's also associated with the Orion Nebula complex. And Orion Nebula is super easy to find in the night sky. Well, if you know what the constellation Orion looks like, if you notice where the belt is of the 3 stars, that's a good indicator. And right down the side is Orion's sword. Now, if you didn't know, Orion's sword actually has the Orion Nebula. It is naked eye, but it looks like a star from the visual eye. But a pair of binoculars, small telescope, will bring out that nebula beautifully. And this is one to actually share with a lot of, your family members and your friends. And it's just, once you look at this nebula, you will remember it for the rest of your life. I visit this target every single winter season I can and always image it. I don't care how many times I've imaged it. It will always be in my graphs during this time of year, because you can also pick up a lot of hidden nebulosity. But also, speaking with something that's right nearby in the constellation of Orion, is another very fan favorite, the Flame and Horsehead Nebula. Now, I'm sure you have seen countless amount of images of this target here and the infamous Horsehead Nebula. This is right near a bright star known as Alnitak, which sometimes gives some astrophotographers some big headaches, especially trying to tame for the brightness of it. But we have the Flame Nebula down on the side here, which looks like, a flame that's coming out horizontally. You do have a hidden reflection nebula here, M78, and then you have that famous Horsehead. So where is the Horsehead here? Well, you follow the Orion's belt, and the 3rd star over, which is the star Alnitak, is exactly where this set of nebulae are. Definitely for this one, you would want to have some narrowband filters to be able to kind of really bring up that nice deep red oxygen. But you can also do this as a broadband, just without a filter to kind of bring out that more natural color to it. And you can really resolve a lot of dust out in this region because basically the entire constellation of Orion is just one big area of just nebulosity all around. You could point at your camera at any portion of this constellation and you're always going to find some sort of nebula with it. So that's always a very, really brilliant one. And then with the last one, we have the Rosette Nebula. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite emission nebulas here, just because of the intricate structure that you would see. And it's also my wife's favorite nebula that I like to image for her all the time. But the Rosette Nebula, where is that in the sky? Well, this is located in the constellation of Monoceros, which is right next door to the Orion Nebula. You'll be able to find it if you follow Orion's belt straight over, and you will see this very large nebula here, which responds greatly in all three of the typical narrowband channels, hydrogen alpha, oxygen 3, and sulfur 2, to get that brilliant, core structure. And there's also a very nice star cluster located on the inside of the cluster itself. Some people call this the Skull Nebula, but to me, it looks more like a rose. You have that really deep oxygen structure in the center. You have the dark nebulae that's kind of sticking out from this. You can get this entire image within about 1 hour of total exposure time. It's very, very bright, and it's a wonderful treat. Super easy to find. And with some larger telescopes, you can actually see a little bit of this visually too. Once you start getting into like the 8-inch or maybe 10-inch size scopes to be able to view that. And I still actually had one more target, and that is the Seagull Nebula. This is in Canis Major, or also known as the Big Dog constellation, which is kind of lower in the southern sky. This is also a great target because it looks just like a seagull. If you happen to be living in the coastal regions like I do on the east coast of the United States, this one definitely reminds me of home, being always attacked by the seagulls when I'm trying to get those Thrasher French fries from the boardwalk. But where to find the Seagull Nebula? Well, if you know where Sirius is, the brightest star of the winter night sky, it's in relative position of that over by the head of the Great Dog. Right over towards the left of that, you have this really large emission nebula. And with some of the wider telescopes, you can actually get another fan favorite deep sky target known as Thor's Helmet, which is strictly all oxygen and is a wonderful emission nebula target if you happen to be living in the, the southern portions of the United States or closer towards the equator, because this one is a little bit lower in the sky for the northern hemisphere viewers, but southern hemisphere definitely has this a lot better. So that is basically a wrap up there. You can find everything, what I do through YouTube, Nash Photography, Facebook, or if you want to see a lot of my images there, Astrobin, or if you have, students or cousins that are in ages of 11 to 17 and want to get involved into space camp, also look into VASFA, Virginia Space Flight Academy, where we have a lot of great programs to help you out and get you into space astronomy and even some rocketry.
Okay, thank you so much for Henders sharing so many targets in our during this winter's targets, and so many targets we can capture, and also our Hender has shown that this products, our SV503 and 80mm version. In my behind, this is our 102mm version. And right now, we are also having a great discounts for our refractors of our SV503 telescopes. And of course, and also, Hender has shown some of the wide field targets. And also, we have our SV555, and this is one specially designed for our wide field astrophotography, and it's a very short focal length, and also support full frames and for the wide field astrophotography. And thank you again for Hunters. And okay.
Okay, thank you,
No problem.
Hunter,
Thank you for having me.
thanks again for us as well. We really appreciate you both for bringing us such a fantastic feast of astronomy knowledge. After all the great info, I'm sure our viewers have plenty of questions. Now, let's move into the Q&A session. Everyone, feel free to drop your questions in the comments. Villa and Hunter, please let us know which one you would like to take.
Okay. I guess you guys have a lot of questions to ask for Valid and also Hunter. And please share your questions on the comments, and we will pick some questions to answer. Okay. And also, guys, please stay tuned. And we also have another round of the giveaways, and for the next few minutes. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to type in the comments and ask about it. And no matter it's the visually or for the photography. Okay. And Astroboa. Okay. Astroboa have a question for AVT. Are there any filters helping to visual observation for planets? Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, so again, like I said, so a variable polarizer is really helpful if you have a bigger telescope in particular. So let's say if you have, something that's a 5-inch or larger, especially if you have like a 12-inch, like DOB or SCT or something like that, this is a must-have because the planets really kind of get too bright basically to see, comfortably. So this will help you bring out more detail. The other one, I don't have it here because it's actually loaded up in my Bino viewer, is the Batter, what is it called? Neodymium or something. It's called the Moon and Sky Glow filter. That's another one favorite of mine. It really kind of helps really with any of the planets, for in particular for Jupiter, but for Saturn and for Mars as well. So those two, I would say are good ones. People do use color filters, just like depending on what planet you are looking at. Like for Jupiter, a lot of people like a light blue filter or a blue filter. For Mars, orange, and for Saturn, I think people use yellow. I've tried them personally. I don't find them super helpful. Those other two, though, would be my kind of recommendation.
Okay. Thank you so much. And from the question from the Godfather, and the Godfather asks, what tools do you guys use to collimate for our Mac telescope or SCT telescope? Okay.
So for a Mac or SCT, actually the easiest way to do collimation for that is actually using a camera. What you would do is find a very bright star and defocus out as much as you possibly can, because you would actually be able to see, how correct your star shapes are when you defocus it out. And you can make those slight adjustments to there until it starts to seem like it's more round. It has several rings that will go around from your stars. So you make those little slight adjustments there. That's what I found the easiest way to do collimation for your SCTs. With Macs, they're kind of a fixed setup. There's not really much you can do with the adjustments for that. But with SCTs, there is some fine screws, especially with some of the Celestron brands. You'll be able to make those slight adjustments through there. That's what I found is super useful for me, because I used to have an SCT before, and that's what I would do for it.
Yeah, and if I could add, so Hunter's right, you really don't need any tools. So what you're trying to do is you defocus the star and you look at the star pattern. What you're trying to do is make all of the rings concentric, basically. So whether you do that visual or with the camera, not to toot my own horn, but actually one of my most popular videos on YouTube is actually collimating an SCT. So I'd encourage you guys to check that out. Just go to my channel and just search for collimation. I'm sure it'll pop up. But yeah, you don't need any tools. You just need preferably you'd want a good scene too. Again, that kind of goes back to the scene then, because if the scene's not good, all those rings, they're just going to be kind of like a jumbled mess, and you really can't get a real good collimation.
Okay, thank you. And there's a question for us, and yes, I have a question, but they're about the future products. I really want to know when the next generation of the Svbony code DSO and model cameras coming out. If you're going to offer alter filter wheel, yeah. We are right now in development of our telescope. The astral code cameras and the astral code cameras, and right now we have the planning to doing the next generation of the cameras about the Sony sensors of IMX585 and also the IMX the sensor of the IMX571. This both cameras, and for one of the cameras will be have our filter. Yeah, we will have an auto filter wheels together with our IMX585 sensors. This together, and we will try our best to make the cooling cameras much more affordable. And also it comes with in some filters, and together with we will make it better prices. Okay, I think there will be answer questions. And okay, and from the side row have a question for AVT, and you can see, yeah, I have 6 inches of the I5 newtons. I want to show my farm planets. However, I need a more powerful eyepiece to see the planet well. I heard about the magnification being important, and what does it mean? So that's a question for AVT. So you can give there some suggestions?
Yeah, so F5 6-incher, not super dissimilar to this scope, right? Just an inch bigger, but it is faster though. So you've got a pretty short focal length. So basically, like if you wanted to do like a really nice zoom eyepiece, like this one would be a really good one, the 8 to 3 millimeter zoom. And I'm not saying this, by the way, just because we're on an Svbony like live stream. Like they sent this eyepiece to me. I've used it a lot. I use it a lot all the time. Again, I do have a review of this on my channel. But typically, powers wise, what you're shooting for on the planets, I actually kind of forgot to mention this in my presentation, but you're shooting for between like for at least 120x, I'd say is the minimum that you'd want to do on the planets to get like, a decent size image. Preferably, depending on how your scene is, if the scene's pretty good, I'd get up to like about 200x, which is probably about the max that your scope will be able to support, before the image kind of really starts to degrade. So hopefully that kind of, answers your question.
Okay. So, okay. Again, let me check the next questions. Okay, so many questions. So for the jaw racks, and what's your widest field eyepiece you guys carry? 1.25 inches. I have the SV 1662 2 inches, but I have different scopes. Okay, I think this is a question for. Sorry. Okay, what is the widest the eyepiece? Yeah, we have the several wide eyepieces, like the not only for SV 136 2 inches, and we also have the degrees of 72 degrees of the eyepieces, and also we have some 60 for our there are no model numbers, but we have the F9157 series, and also F91592. These two series, the red ones and the yellow ones, we have 60 degrees. 60 degrees the wide field the eyepieces, and also we are planning on this year already for the 100 degrees eyepieces already under developments, and so for future we'll have more larger FOVs eyepieces, and so please stay tuned, and when we release this, and we will share you about this news. Okay. Okay, let me check. I check most any questions, any tips for beginners. Yeah. This one, fluffy hamsters, any tips for beginner to get into the planetary photography, and recommend the capture settings and post processing tips. Okay, so who will answer these questions? And for the planetary photographies of the fluffy hamsters questions.
Hunter, you want to take this one, or do you want me to?
I could probably chime in afterward. I'm not most of a planetary photographer myself. That might be more in your specialty.
Okay. Yeah. So, like as far as like particular settings and post-processing tips, I mean that's a pretty deep subject. I have a video on like beginner planetary astrophotography, or on my YouTube channel. So please, check that out, and it does show you like kind of the settings that I use there. Really, like a really easy way these days to start out with planetary photography is a program called Sharp Capture. Basically, it has EAA stacking for the planets now, to where basically instead of you capturing a video and then put it in a pose or into a piece of software that'll select the best images and stack them for you, and then you have to like go into like Photoshop and edit them. That's the typical way of doing it. With Sharp Capture, basically it does all of that for you automatically live on the screen. And the video that I'm talking about that I have on my channel, it demonstrates this process. So I'd say that's like a really easy way to start out, doing it.
Okay. Yeah, for planetary, I think there's a lot of the softwares like the very easy using for the Sharp Cap for capturing, and also for the post processing. I think there are a lot of the softwares like the Auto Stack, right? I'm correct? Auto Stack, I think is for
it's Auto. I think it's Auto Stacker or something like that.
Yeah, Auto Stacker is what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for processing the post of the videos, like the no matter it's videos for the moon or the Saturns or Jupiters, like you can use Auto Stacker. It's very easy to use. And okay, so let me see questions. Okay, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
There's another question. There's another question. Maybe for us, Will Svbony make an astrophotography controller like an ASR or a Topic stellar? And it seems like it will be the natural evolution of the power box. Yeah. We have plans. And right now, and I also see there another question for the EAFs. Yes, we have planning to do this. You can see here. Here you can see this is our newest. This one is our newest of the power box, and it's our XCOM software built in, and it's compatible with the Nina already, and I think like the ZW already have their Owens, and also Topic have their Owens for their mini boxes, and right now we have been doing after this is the power box, and it's also the software is compatible with for the Nina, and we started to doing this kinds of the softwares for our Owens, and started with from the in the first beginning we are from our own astronomy cameras, and then for the accessories like this one, the SV241, this power box and hubs, and it's totally coming with the built-in software SCOM version coupled with Nina, and we will gradually to do the EAF and auto filters. These are also on our plans, and also we will do the again we will do the control mini PCs in this ecosystem, our Svbonies. Okay, let me check. Sorry.
这个人家一直说看不见，
哦
看不见红人的脸。
对，你调一下。
我调了，你别转这个，这样都能看见他的脸了。人家说看不见他们的脸。
Okay. Sorry. Let me check the next questions. And okay, let me check. There are still any other questions? I think sim. Okay, let me check. Okay, this is the question for both. What was your hardest and but most accomplished project, planetary or DSO? Okay, who will be first for the photographies?
Oh boy, the hardest accomplished project.
The questions for both. What was your hard? Okay.
Yeah, that one. Oh, well, as of this year, I spent 6 months on one singular target, not too far away from Messier 81 and 82. There is a very faint, elusive nebula in that region known as the Vulcan Nebula. Now, this took, I kid you not, over 200 hours of exposure time with a one-shot color camera and a little bit of some monochrome cameras and stuff too, to be able to accomplish this. And if I switch over real fast to what this image looks like, to show you, this is a very elusive. We actually still not entirely sure what kind of nebula this is, so it's a little bit of some discovery right here. So if you were to, photograph the normal Messier 81 and 82, and there's the Bode Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy, over towards the top of it is a very, very dim, what looks like either faint supernova remnant or a planetary nebula. This region right here, we have the bright hydrogen and the bright oxygen. And I started this in January, and it took me to June to finish this off. And then the processing portion of that was a whole nother level in itself. So definitely a lot of work came to play, and finally got probably my all-time favorite image of all time that I've done so far in this past 7 years.
Wow, that's so so nice, very, very nice. Take a round of the 6 months. Wow.
6 months, yes.
Wow, that's.
I'm crazy, I know.
So I will say that is a little nuts, but in a good way, though.
That's
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, man. That image is amazing. So I am primarily a visual observer. My kind of I guess accomplishments is kind of, doing a couple of the biggest or larger observant lists, such as I've done the Herschel 400 list, visually. So that was pretty cool. One, doing visual, right? You don't really have per se, images to show of it, right? But one of the coolest things that I've also been able to see, and this again goes back to seeing on the night of excellence scene with my 16-inch Meteor 400 as a view of Jupiter. This is, I think, in the spring before it got too low to be seen during the summer. I was able to see a total of 12 dark bands on the planet, and like really it looked like an actual picture. Like it's very rare to where you could use powers high enough to actually see that visually. So that was like a really, really, really cool view. Again, just really, it's one of those nights of actual really good seeing. Unfortunately, Hunter, you kind of relate to this. You probably know about this, but like I'm here in the Northwest. I'm under the jet stream most of the time, so our seeing here, unfortunately, is not very good most of the time, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know what good seeing is ever.
So it sounds like you're kind of in the same camp, yeah.
Yep, bad seeing, awful humidity, and all that.
Yeah, we don't really get the humidity, so that's a good thing. But our seeing, though, most of the time, yeah, it's not that great.
Okay. Okay.这个声音有点卡了。
没有关，没有卡，现在好。
Okay. Is the voice good? Just a little buffering, buffering the internet buffering. So there will be the last questions. Last question maybe is for us, and will guys be coming out with an autofocuser? And if so, can you add a focus on for visual astronomy and other autofocusers? And yeah, we just answered the question about the mini box, and we are considering doing our autofocuser. But for the visual autofocuser, I think there are on the market. Maybe there are no this kind of products because for the autofocus EF focusers, and most are for astrophotography ones. And I will transfer your opinions to our product managers. I can check to if we can achieve it. And yes, of course, we are considering from the accessories. We already have the power SCOM versions for the power adapters, and we are right now doing the EFs and also auto filters, and for because our Svbony's dedication goals is to make much more, makes the astro gears much more affordable, and we will consider focus on to doing this goals, and we are planning to do this. And also, this question is from the junior Galileo. Will Svbony make a computerized mounts for telescope? Already have the projects of the for harmonic mounts, automatic mounts on the project, and it is still this project still going on, and maybe we will see it very soon. Okay, so it's that's all today's.
The Q&A session is ended. So thank you for our audience and thank you for Hunter and Abela. Thank you for your sharing your suggestion and answers. Thank you very much.
And so thank you for you guys have to attend this after the live streaming, and sorry for the beginning. So it takes so long time for the voice problems. And thanks again for all you guys to sharing, and we are looking for you guys to share more good pictures and knowledges from your channels. And for all today's guests viewers, please don't forget to follow these two YouTubers channels from the AVT Astro and also Alton Astrophotography. Please don't forget to follow them. And thank you guys again for your sharing today's live streaming. Okay.
让他们没事可以撤，
Okay.
让他俩没事可以撤。
You guys, and Hunter and Wally, thanks again for attending today's live streaming. So you guys can say goodbye to our fans and to take your time. Thank you again. So, Hunter.
没事没事没事。
Thank you, everybody. And as always, be sure to look up at the night sky because you don't know when the next time you'll be able to do that. Thank you, as always, for all the questions and checking out the content. And hopefully, we were very informative to you guys.
Alrighty, guys. Yeah, this was a fun time for me. Hopefully, all the viewers had a fun time. So anyhow, yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Okay, let's come back. Let's come back to our. We still have our last round of the giveaways. Last round week. 再打一个3个行。Okay, and we still have a last round of our of the giveaways, and before it, and we will show the our today's products of our this year's this year's autumn sales of our Svbony products and the sales of our Svbonics. Okay. In my friend place, this is our SV555, and this one is our is specially designed for our SV astrophotography, wide field astrophotography, and this is right now. The original price is $569, and during our sales of our autumn from October 7th and also October 8th for these 2 days autumn prime big deals, and this will be goes to the $479 and $479. And there will be a very nice price, very nice price to choose, and you can choose, guys. Let me choose. Let me show you. Okay. So everybody, please kindly stay tuned, and we will have a last round of the giveaways and still giveaway. And let me show you guys. Okay, let me show you our discounts during the Prime Big Days. And for our Svbony 555, they right now have the largest discounts for our Svbony SV555. And this is Apple refractors and telescope for astrophotography. And it's our totally new upgraded precision focusing, and there's no focusing problems, and support of full frame completely, and it's a variable aperture size you can see, and also have the EF mounts keys, EF mounts keys, and this is especially for the wide field astrophotography right now, and you can see here during our Prime Days, during our okay, you can see, guys, right now right now Svbony 555. It's a 54 millimeters passable Apple refractors telescopes, and for the wide field astrophotography. And you can see the discounts right now. For this telescope is Apple version, and the original price is $599. And during our Prime Big Days, Prime Big Deals, and it will be the $479. And during these 2 days, so anybody, if you have any interest for this winter's astrophotographies, and you can check around of these products, and also you can check the video from the Nebula Photo, and I think they make a comparison from our SV555 and also Oscar SQA and also Red Cat's series telescopes. I think our versions are much more very budget ones and has very nice qualities for this one. And our also for the get my card back. 那所以那打字说 I have the telescope resolving hooks right now. Such tight stars and such a good for framing. Yeah. Got to see this scope in this past April, and this impressive. Yeah, thank you, Alton. Yeah, this is a very. I think this is the price. I think is a very nice one, and also we have very good price during the Prime Big Days, and we have also series of telescopes, and we are considering to doing our 80 millimeter version, and also for this passable structure telescopes, and also we will do a lot of and also we will do a small version for 40 millimeter versions. And also on the developments, maybe we will see it later in this year. Okay. Okay, for next, let me show you guys. Okay, now there will be our Maxtov telescopes, telescopes. And this is our newest telescope, our MK127, and this telescope already also have a very nice price during our Prime Big Deals, because it's a newest telescopes, and right now we have a bundling price. Bundling price is very nice, and you can compare to Sky Watcher or Celestron. They both have the 127 millimeters version of the telescopes, and for the OTA only, and it's only $479. And also it comes with let me check. It comes with the focal reducers. We have it comes with the focal reducers. You can check. So many errors. It also comes with the focal reducers. Focal reducer 0.65. So it's not only you can use it for planetary, and for the small target, of deep sky, especially like some very far away galaxies, very small targets. And if you're using the focal reducers, it also can use it as a flatteners. So it's also will be for deep sky astrophotographies. deep sky also astrophotography. So it's both was using for the deep sky astrophotography and also for the planetary photographies and also visually. Let me check. Let me check the price. Yeah. Yes, you can check our the links during on our comments or our descriptions. And during our comments or on our the description links, and it's also on the discounts. And also here you can see here, this is our newest XCOM version of our Svbony Power Hub, and after a few minutes we will make this giveaways of this one. And also you can check our this S241. This is a classic one version, and this is the XCOM version. This XCOM versions it comes with the it's built in the XCOM software in it, and so it can compatible with Nina, so it can make the control power management because it has two ports. You can see here 2 ports are the PWM connectors, so you can connect the pins to check monitor the dew heaters, so you can control the automatically to monitor the temperatures and moistures of the dew heaters, so control it automatically by this version of our SV241 power adapters. And it has the 6 ports. You can see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, it has the 6 ports, 7 ports. Okay, 7 ports. You can see it has 7 ports of the 2.1 millimeters of the outputs, and also have the 5 USBs, 5 USBs for the power hubs, and also it can power management and by this Nina's, you can see here. And this is our newest products, and this is our newest products, and so the price will be $169. So you can compare it to Penguin's versions. You can compare these ones, and also for classic ones, this is the always on power hub, and also it has the 6 ports of the output for the 2.1 millimeters, and also has the USB. So it has the 5 ports of USBs, and it also comes with type 1 Type C, and also for the, let me check. Okay. Okay, let me show you guys. Yeah, right now for the combinations, there will be the $579 for this Max2 telescope. Will come with the finder scopes, eyepieces, and also the diagonal meters. This totally combinations is on the that has 5% of the checkoff because it's a newest products. So our newest products will be have less discounts. And okay, let me check the power hubs. Okay, let me check the power hubs. Yeah. Yeah, this is the SV241 Pro. And for the classic version of the SV241, this is on the Prime Big Deals, and it's a 20% discount during our Prime Big Days. Only 2 days for October 7th and October 8th, and it's only $47. So you can think, check it's really cheap if you compare it to the penguins or Jiname. I think it's Jiname the brand name. This is really very cheap, and also it's very powerful and compact and durable, and it's totally metal. You can see it's totally metal and space gray. And this is the always on version, and this is the SCOM version. This is power management version, and this version, and it comes with shoes, your dovetail shoes, and so you can just threading here, and you can just slide in here, slide in just directly slide in a dovetail base, and just slide in. And with this version, it comes with the shoes for our power management versions. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's be next. Next will be our SV. Our SV503. 503. Can see here. This is our Svbony SV503 telescopes, and we have a really great price right now. It's a doublet. But it comes with the ED glasses. And it comes with ED glasses, and also it's our most best-selling refractors for SV503 model series. We have both the 70mm version and also 8mm version. Let me show you guys. Let's see. Okay, you can see this. We have a really great price right now here. Oh, you can see this is the combination. This is just the combination of this version. SV503 planetary observation kit, and it comes with the SV 102mm version, and also with the finder scopes and the diagnose of their mirror piece, and also comes with the SV215. This rooming eyepiece and valid, just introduce about it. And this is a really nice neckler eyepieces, and we have very great price. You can see here. During the Prime Big Deal, this and the original price is $150, and right now we have Prime Big Deals, and it's only $119 Prime Big Day deals, and it's a 3mm version and 2 8mm version eyepiece with a powerful cold design, and that means you don't need to readjust the focusing, readjust the focusings. So you don't need to readjust the focusing, the focusing knobs here, and when you change the zooming eyepieces, the focal length. So I think it is a very great price. And it's very powerful. It's a 3mm version and a 3mm to 8mm version. So it's special design for planetary observing. You can see here. Last time I'm using SV503 8mm to check the craters of the Luna, craters on Moon by this eyepieces. And let's get back to the SV503. Yeah, this SV503 we have a really great price, and right now the combination is much cheaper. You can see the combination here. It's much cheaper, and also our 8mm version. Our 8mm version of the 80mm version right now is only $300, $344 for this WLED. And also we have two versions. We have two versions of the 70mm versions, and one this is our old version of the SV503 70mm version, and this is our new version of the our SV503, and this one is comes with a built-in. It comes with a built-in flatteners, and it comes with a built-in flatteners, and so this one you just don't need to adjust the back focusing. You just don't borrow to adjust the back focusing, and it's a built-in flatteners version. This one. Okay, and also besides this, for the planetary scene, also we have the SV241 right now, and this is here in my front place. This is our SV48P, and this is also our best-selling versions of the telescopes, and this is also a 102mm version, and it's a doublet, but it doesn't have the ED glasses, so it's a chromatic versions. And for this one, we have the 25% at the checkout for this, and it comes with the combination comes with also the finder scopes, and also the this eyepieces are zooming eyepiece SV135 versions. You can see. Let me check. Okay, the links you can see here, and this comes with a zooming eyepiece, and also can use it for photographies. If you like the narrow band, I think this refractor is also a very nice version because it's a doublet and without the ED glasses. And if you doing the narrow band astrophotography, I think this totally no problems. And also, if you want to buy the OTAs, and of course you can choose just directly the OTAs. Let me check. Okay. And if you want to check about the OTA series, and you can check here. Sorry, this is the SV503. And let me check SV. Okay, let me check. And if you only want the OTAs, and also this on prime big day deals, and this is only for OTAs, refractors, and 102mm, and focal ratio is 6.5. I think it's both for visual and astrophotography. If you don't worry about the chromatic versions, because it's only a doublet and without the ED version, and it's a very nice price, I think. And it's also it has 90mm version, and also has a nice price for only $199. It's our classic version, and the focal ratio is much shorter. It's only 5.5 the focal ratios, and both is our very nice beginners OTAs. Okay, so another for the beginners, I think it is feature deals. Let me see. It's our thing. Let me see. Okay. Also for beginner telescopes, and we just make a giveaway of these telescopes these telescopes, and I think it's a very nice telescopes to check for beginners, and I think it's also very nice gifts. And for this telescope, it's totally metal, and it's very nice. I think it's a very nice design. It comes with compared to others traditional telescopes like they're on Amazon's. You can see here it comes with our CNC 8-out azimuth mounts here, so you can just the manual tracking much more precisely compared to this traditional tripods here. And also this is not only for only beginners, because it's also I think it's very powerful. It has the 90 millimeters aperture size. I think it's big enough to watch the planets or Saturn or Jupiter. It's big enough. I think aperture size, it decides their magnifications. And also its focal length is 800 millimeters focal length. I think it's longer enough for watch the craters of the moon or the planets or the Saturn rings on the Jupiter band. I think it's okay. It's big enough. Magnification, zooming enough, and it comes with this total set. Total set is only $187 right now. Has a great discount, and also we have the you can see the picture here. We have the phone adapters here. You can make the phone here, and if you download the apps, especially for beginners, you can just install your cell phone here and open your apps like the Stellarium, the Apps like the Stellarium or Starwalk, and just looking for stars. By this one. And this is has a phone adapter here. I think it's a very nice design here, especially for the beginners. And if you want to check the stars, you don't know which star is which star, and so you can just install your phone here and open your apps. You can see here in the picture there's a phone adapters here. You can just make your phone here and open your phones and apps, so to look at the stars. So I think it's a very nice gifts for the beginners coming. So and right now the price is very nice. It's only, you can see here right now it's only $178, $179. We have almost 20% discount, 20% off discounts. Unavailable in UK. I think the SV241 there should be have the they are available in UK. I think this I think this link, just post this link. You can check this link. The focal length of the 127. The focal length of the 127. This one 127. The focal length is 1500 focal length. It's around 1,500 millimeters of the focal length. So you can compare. You can see. Yeah, the maximum telescope cascading design is much shorter than refractors. You can see, but it's much more powerful. Which Wilson asked questions about the SV555. Which EF plans can work with SV55? Yeah, for the EF we have enough. I think for EF the ZWEF is totally no problems. For ZWEF, this is totally no problems. You can see And we have higher. You can see that we have extensions base here, so you can put your EF here, and then the band here, and the DWS is okay. DWS EF is okay. Okay, for next round, I think let me check. Okay.
交完了，该出交了。药都交完了，该出交了。这玩意儿还没交。
Okay.
还有你的马卡西。
So, for our Max 2 telescopes, and we not only have the larger version. You can see here, larger version, and this 127 millimeter version. And also, we have the smaller versions like this is the 19 millimeter version, and this is a table version. The table version is also very powerful. And this is not this one is OTAs Max 12 and MK90s, and this is Max 12 our SV41 Pro, and it's also a spotting scopes. And I think it's also a next telescopes are for also as a spotting scopes, and with our Max 12 telescopes for the 80 millimeter version, you can compare to our traditional spotting scope, our SV241. It's much more smaller because it's a Max 12 category designs, and this is also very very great prices. That's also very great prices. Unbelievable, small, unbelievable. 41. My tracking spot. Let me check. Oh, I think our SV1. Let me check. Amazon. They're still. I think for our SV503, I think it's available in UK. I think. Yeah, I think it's available. It's available in UK. I think right now. Okay, see. Let me check. Let me wait a moment and just ask a question about the.
那个第二。
这个吗？
不是，那你把这个去掉。
哪个？这个吗？
去掉。你不想的这个不要算吗
I think I just tap into our. Okay.
他说你嫌小，他让你嫌大点。
This is available in UK. I think I just come to UK the UK site. The UK site. I think it's also available. I think in the UK it's also available, and there are 15. I think there are 15 left. 15 stock left in UK. You can see our SV503s are available also in UK, bro. That's working. You give me. Okay. Okay, let's continue. And for the next, let me check. And not only for these telescopes, and also our accessories, and also accessories are doing a great discounts. You can check. Let me check.
你把这个需要让他们看吗？你把屏幕再分享一下。
行。 And also both all of our products right now doing a great discounts. Besides these telescopes here in my front place, and most of the products are doing a very, very nice. Sorry. Wait a moment. And besides these telescopes in front of my place, and most of our products are doing a greater deals on the on both on our prime day of the 4 prime days, and you can see, guys. Besides this, and almost all products on the sales, and if you have any needs, and only on Amazon, the 2 days feature deals you can check, and the telescopes, the accessories, and also the astronomy cameras, and are both on the very nice, great discounts. And if you have any needs, please kindly to check our Svbony stores. So finally, we will make the last round of giveaways. This last round of giveaways, we will do a giveaway of our SV241 of our newest products. Our newest products of the power box. This you can here compare that to our traditional power box, the classic one, and this one. This round we will you will do this round of the live streaming of the giveaways of SV241, and so the last round of the giveaway, please kindly type the SV241P in the comments and to entry and win. And there will be a last round of the giveaways. This is our newest SV241 Pro, SV241 Pro, and it's very nice for power management for telescope, especially when you doing a remote version of the remote like the remote tables, like the telescopes. You can controlling with this the powers, and make the cable management with so many ports, USB ports, and also with their output of their power output, you can see here, and also can monitor just like I previously introduced. You can monitor your dew heaters by this 2 PWM output. So before the last giveaways, before the last giveaway, and make the last advertisements. Only on Amazon or Svbony Amazon stores. Right now are having their autumn's prime big days. Only 2 days. 2 days of their October 7th and October 8th. October 7th and October 8th. 7th will be their will be our last time of the will be our very nice great discounts of the sales. And please kindly if you have any needs, please kindly check our Amazon stores only on Amazon or Svbony. So no matter you need the cameras or eyepiece or accessory or anything else, you can check out our Svbony Amazon stores to have very nice, great deals. And so let me check how many people already. There are 50 people. There are 50 people on our live streaming house, and let me see how many people already attend. Okay, already 40 people. Wow, there's still 11 people who didn't attend this round of giveaway. Okay, please type the SV241. SV241. You can see here there are already 40 people attending this round of giveaways. And there are already 50 people in your live streaming house. Oh, sorry. For my TikTok friends, please don't forget to come to our YouTube channel, Svbony Optics. Check our YouTube channel, Svbony YouTube, because I'm both live streaming on our YouTube channel and the TikTok channel. And for my TikTok friends, please come to our live streaming house of the YouTube channel, Svbony Optics. 哦，不让说这个东西，不说了，别说了。Okay, so okay, so there are 52 people in our live streaming house, and let me check. Okay, there are 42 people, only 42 people attending this round of giveaways.
应该是违规的，也不知道咋自己关，目前可以。等一下，等我开完再播。
Okay, the last 30 seconds.
Okay, if you have entered the keyword SV241P, please enter keyword SV241P in the comment section.
Okay, let me check. Please type the 241P in our comments, and we will make the last draw of our SV241 for our SV241. This draw of the products. Okay, let me check how many people already. Okay, last 10 seconds, and there are already 44 people in all this draw, and we will make a countdown of the 10 seconds. Okay, we will make the countdown of the 10 seconds.
Okay, let me count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time is up. Let's see who the lucky audience member is.
Okay, who will be the last one of the last round of the giveaways? Okay, is there any people? Okay, 2, 4, 1. Okay, let's draw. Okay, who will be the last one? Oh, Rap Ray. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations, bro. S241.
Okay, congratulations to Rap Ray for winning one of our SV241 Pro. Please contact us by October 8th using the redemption method provided in the comment section to claim your prize. If you don't claim your prize after the redemption date, your prize will be forfeited.
Congratulations. Ray. Please don't forget to contact our this mailbox, and before October 15th to claim this prize. And congratulations again. And so almost this totally of today's today's live streaming. And so for those guys who didn't get their giveaways, and don't worry about it. And we will make your giveaways on our channels and of the products. On our channels of YouTube, Facebook group. Please kindly check about our Facebook group. We will do most of the giveaways, and to you guys, you can see here, enjoying our Facebook group, and we will make more giveaways to this. So everybody, please don't to subscribe, follow our channel, and also follow our this YouTube Facebook group, and we will have more giveaways during your time. And also, please don't forget this all our Amazon stores. Our Amazon stores are doing our great fall Prime Big Days deals, fall Prime Big Day deals, and please don't forget to check about our Amazon stores for any products you want. And so thank you so much, guys. You have a very good, great combine our 2 hours live streaming. Thank you so much, and we as SV241 thank you so much, guys. So many fans will accompany us to have this great live streamings, and we thank you all, guys, and you guys have a great time, and thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay. Have a great day.
You have a good time. Goodbye.